All right, this just escalated, and most people haven't caught up to how serious it is yet. Over 40 countries just rejected what Iran is doing in the Strait of Hormuz, while nearly 2,000 ships are sitting there stuck. That's one of the most critical oil routes in the world, and it's no longer moving normally. Here's why. Iran, through the IRGC, has effectively turned the strait into a toll system, not a warning. This is already happening. Ships don't just pass anymore. They have to submit details, get screened, and then pay. They are asking for Chinese yuan or crypto stablecoins. That alone should tell you this is bigger than just a shipping issues. If a vessel wants through, it has to go through an intermediate tied to an RGC, hand over cargo information, ownership, crew details, tracking data, then wait for approval. And here's where it turns geopolitical. If you're linked to the US or Israel, you could be delayed or denied. If you're from a country Iran favors, you move faster. So this isn't just a toll. This is controlled access to global energy based on politics. Now the cost starts around $1 per barrel. That sounds small until you realize a supertanker carries about 2 million barrels. That's roughly $2 million per trip just to pass. And this is already happening. Ships have paid. Some have already gone through, but thousands are still stuck. And when that many ships are delayed, it doesn't stay local. It hits oil supplies, shipping costs, and eventually prices everywhere. Now zoom out. This isn't just about money. It's about leverage. The Strait of Hormuz handles a huge shares of global oil. Control that, and you influence energy, inflations, and economies. That's why the response is happening right now. Over 40 countries are pushing back, demanding the strait reopen with no conditions, because if this becomes normal, it sets a precedent. And here's the parts that not getting enough attention. Iran is already moving to formalize this into law, meaning tolls, restrictions, and long-term controls could become permanent. So this might not be temporary. And if it sticks, the impact is simple. Shipping costs rise, energies rise, inflation follows. That's how something happening in one narrow stretch of water spread across the entire system. So the real question isn't just what Iran is doing. It's how far this goes and how the world responds. Because right now, this isn't just about ships being stuck. It's about control. And that's where this starts to change everything.